Woo-wee. Alright, everyone, welcome to your reading for the 21st of August, 2026. With me, Brian B. I hope that you're as excited as I am for this excellent, beautiful, sunshiny day that we are being blessed with. Let's give it up to the almighty creator up above, or, maybe over there, or down there, everywhere that the creator might be. Thank you for this super sunshiny day. Let's clean off that that camera lens just a wee bit. All right, everybody. Let's start the show. Okay. I think that I got one of the chords wrong. Let's see if you can really tell. Oh, I can tell. Well, then you know what I'm doing, right? I'm gonna restart it, Aries. Sorry about that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope that you like this song. I hope that you can sing along if you know the words. I don't even have no words for it yet. Go figure, right? Hey, Aries, everything's gonna be fine, even if my hair is out of line. I just woke up and I thought of you, wondering, hey, do you think that Aries is gonna miss me if I don't have something produced for them to enjoy? I better get on my microphone level setting and try to impress them all, or at the very least set my intention to be helpful and just read it as they fall. Let's do that, because after all, I don't know what kind of day the Aries might be having, or might be able to expect themselves to have, so I guess ultimately all I can really do is read the cards as they come. So Aries, for your 21st of August, it looks like you might have some waiting around to do, and maybe a challenge for you is learning how to be truth and not so abrasive. The strength for Aries, my camera just dropped. Anyways, the strength for you, Aries, is the Seven of Pentacles. That is an energy of having some time to wait and see how things turn out on their own. Maybe you planted some seeds, maybe you just started a project, and you can't really affect anything until you kind of wait for a month or so and see how the seedlings sprout up and see what comes to pass in that regard before you act. The challenge for you, being the Queen of Swords in your reverse, is somebody who might not be all that willing to give their opinion on a situation. Maybe the last time you did that, you hurt someone's feelings. The Queen of Swords upright is somebody who knows what they want and how to go about talking about it and getting it. But in the reverse, I'd say somebody who is a little bit reckless with their own thoughts and might wear their emotions on their sleeve a bit. Sometimes not in the most truth of ways. I don't know. But the outcome for you, Aries, being the Three of Wands reversed, tells me that you will be finding some time to jump up and act on some situation in your life. You will be no longer waiting around to see how it might manifest and play out. So I guess that makes sense. Going from an energy of being patiently waiting to an energy of, alright, I'm done with that. Let's clarify what it is that Aries might be having to deal with these emotions regarding. What is Aries patiently waiting on? And what is it going to be that Aries will be acting upon at the end of the day for the outcome? I see the Temperance card reversed, the Three of Swords upright, and the Empress in the reverse as well. Maybe Aries is dealing with a distant Sagittarius, or maybe Aries is just feeling like they gotta be a lot more patient with themselves and try to determine how to best proceed giving their energy equally to all needy members in their family, all people in their lives. Every situation needs an equal time of Aries in order for it to, turn out the best it could. Three of Swords tells me that maybe Aries has been nursing some hurt feelings over the past several days, and they are trying to come out of a period of heartbreak, but nonetheless are kind of feeling like they aren't as beautiful as they might truly be seen to be in the eyes of others around them. You need to work on that for yourself, Aries. Nobody is ever going to tell you that you are beautiful and have you come to believe it yourself. You know what I mean? You have to do that for your own self. Just like I said to myself this morning, like, fuck my hair. My hair looks amazing. I can't wait to get on camera with looking like that. Excellent. So yeah, the Empress in the reverse. Try to fix that energy there, Aries. Only you can do that for yourself. Here's your message for the day. Put it on the back burner. Yeah, that's the kind of vibe I'm getting for a lot of your cards today, Aries. It's just kind of like, hey, let it be. We'll get with that tomorrow. Moving along. To our little friends, the Leos in our lives. I hope that Leos have been having a pretty good time. I got the Leo Strength card at the bottom of the deck. Hey, how about that? It must be some kind of sign. I better get it shuffled one more time before we draw for Leo's day. This is gonna be for you for the 21st of August, Leo. I see your strength being a lot of number 2s in your future. Be sure to flush and bring a plunger. No, sorry about the potty humor. In seriousness. Leo, strength for you being the Two of Pentacles tells me that you will be going through some kind of balancing act or routine in your day's events on the 21st. Maybe life as you know it has come to be a little bit unmanageable, and you are seeking some remedies and remediation for all of the chaotic energy going on all around you. The strength being that the Two of Pentacles is upright is a good sign. That means that you will probably succeed in managing this chaotic energy and getting it in a more balanced fashion to benefit you in general. Challenging you being the Two of Swords says that you might be challenged with patience and with just accepting that some things simply cannot be acted upon in the moment that you would like to act on them. The outcome for you being the Hierophant in the reverse tells me that you might not give a damn, my dear. You might just feel like affecting some situation and changing it because you can and because you want to. It's such a Leo-like energy. The Hierophant in the reverse may indicate a distant Taurus as well, if you know any, but it's kind of the energy of the devil may care sort of attitude, and you will be maybe acting a little bit rebellious. So if you don't mind, I would like to clarify why this Hierophant is upside down. I don't know why Leo's always gotta rock the boat for me. Sometimes I don't want my boat to be rocking. To quote Bob Marley, who is right up there. I don't know if you can see that sign. That's Bob Marley. Don't gain the world a paraphrase of the Bible, but I like Bob Marley because he read the Bible too. Anyways, Leo, to clarify your upside down Hierophant, we get the Ten of Cups reversed, the King of Wands reversed, and the Death card reversed. Interesting. Leo, some situation that makes you really unhappy is going to persist in happening for some reason. You are not able to stop it, maybe you don't want to stop it. The King of Wands in the reverse is an energy of like, fuck it. I don't care. I could probably change things, but I don't feel like getting my hands dirty. I'll let them sort it out. Upright, the King of Wands would be a resolute person, sure of himself, capable of guiding toward a clear resolution. In the reverse, tells me that you might not have the confidence in yourself that you typically are known to embody. Hey, Leo. Whatever the situation is, try to get it figured out. The Death card in the reverse just tells me that it's going to be a lot more of the same if you don't make any kind of radical changes to it. Let's give you a message. Hey Leo, your message is, it's nothing too urgent. You will know when you face the events for your day. I'm just a messenger. Sagittarius, round 2 for you. I hope the Sagittarius are gonna be fantastic on the 21st of August. I know I might be too, 'cause I'm a Sagittarian sunshine. That's right, or at least my sidereal Western astrology would advise, 'cause of the time being December birthday. It tells me that I am worthy of calling myself a Sagittarian. Although sometimes I kind of feel like a Cancer as well. You guys like this show? I hope it's alright. I obviously have like 16 fans, so somebody out there likes me. I don't always have to make myself feel like I'm a Cancer, a burden upon society. Anyways, Sagittarius, here's your cards. The strength for you is the Queen of Wands upright. The challenge is the Two of Cups reversed, and the outcome for you is the Justice card upright. Right. Saggy, your strength is that you know how to go about getting what you want accomplished, done the way that you would like to see it done. And with a compassionate poise and gracefulness of a queen in regency, you might flex your authority in whatever it is you're doing on this day, and things will go alright as well as they may. But challenging you might be some kind of distant friendship or opportunity at love that you are perhaps giving up on or oblivious of. The Two of Cups reversed says to me that you either are having a hard row with romance and friendship frivolities and fealty, or maybe you are indeed seeing someone or thinking of someone that you love very intimately, but they're just at a distance from you. I don't know. The outcome being the Justice card upright can lend us to think about a number of things. Maybe some justice will be done in your day's time events, like Jesus will, get through to you and tell you what you need to be doing and thinking for the day. Or perhaps you could actually be directly involved with law enforcement or judges, some kind of government justice authority. We will clarify what that Justice card upright is, because I like to do that. Thank you. I also am curious what the Two of Cups reversed could indicate, but for now, let's try to just give each side one clarification, and I think for Sag, that is no hesitation, the justice for the outcome. What sort of justices do you want Sag to be on the lookout for? What kind of things for their 21st will be needing to be resolved? the reverse. Well, that's pretty succinct. Alright, so, Sag, you either had a falling out with or you're thinking about someone at a distance from you who you had many fond feelings for as a child or back in the past. The Six of Cups is an energy of a soulmate from childhood days who has maybe come back around and you are having all kinds of feelings about. But seeing as it's in the reverse, that tells me that perhaps either they're at a distance from you and that's not fair or hurts, or maybe you're just trying to put them out of your mind entirely and something came down between you two that leads you to want to not think about them anymore like that. The Eight of Pentacles, likewise, in the reverse, is an energy of not really feeling like putting in any effort to working together with somebody or some situation. Maybe for you, like myself, it's just your day off work, like Thursdays typically are for me, so I don't have to go into work today. That's a good enough Eight of Pentacles reverse sort of energy. But what bugs me, Sag, is this Judgment card in the reverse. I don't really like to say that I practice a lacking of judgment on a regular basis, but I'm sure if you were a third-party observer, some people might actually claim that to be true. And hurt my feelings though it may, it's never going to be very good for you to ignore good advice when it's sound and even to you, honestly. So Sag, perhaps you will want to try to exercise some more prudent judgment in your day's events, lest you reap the consequences of maybe having to face justice. Let's get your message for your day, Sag. To forgive is divine. That's half of a quote I read from a guy named Alexander Pope, and it goes like this: to err is human, to forgive divine. Keep that in mind, Sag, should you have any grudges in your life that you might be holding against others. Our sisters and brothers do not deserve for us to hold petty grudges all our time alive. Anyways, I'm going to take a quick break, a pause. We'll be right back for air signs. You know what's up. Alright, we're back with the air signs. Hey Aquarius, let's rock this joint. Alright. Aquarius, this is gonna be a quick read for the 21st of August. I hope you're on board, and if I'm being honest, I just wanted to make it quick for you, but sometimes I need a little inspiration too. I don't know what you think about this little loop, but I guess we'll have to keep it. Aquarius, for your 21st, looks like you will be encouraged in seeing the strength of yours in your ability to keep on keeping on and not have things come falling down around you, so should the slightest little thing about them change. Your challenge for the day might be walking away from some kind of feelings of sadness or grief that you may have been harboring. The outcome being the Strength card in the reverse tells me that maybe you are dealing with a distant Leo who's a friend or an acquaintance of yours, but it also could indicate that you're just feeling exhausted and overwhelmed. I'm afraid to say, Aquarius, some days you just might want to feel like laying in bed, and tomorrow might just be one of them. Let's clarify for Aquarius why they are getting the Strength card in the upside down for their outcome. Ow. What sort of events might be leading up to this feeling of lethargy, or what sort of things should Aquarius avoid lest they lead to Strength in the reverse type got the Page of Swords reversed, the Ten of Pentacles reversed, and the World upright. I would say, if you aren't careful and don't watch your management of money, you will see that the world will carry on turning without you being involved in it just the same. But you're going to have a whole lot less things to do or lines to say in your life if you aren't careful with how you spend your pentacles. Or maybe also, I'm getting the message that if you don't pay more attention to the things in life that you need to retire graciously and comfortably, like money obviously and nest egg, then again, you're going to face a big scary world, and it might be a chapter of your life that you could have made a lot easier on yourself had you just kind of stuck a little here and there away to prepare for it ahead of time. Here's your message, Aquarius. It says, quit worrying. Yeah. The Ten of Pentacles reversed could also be an energy of like a lot of worry, feeling like you'll never have enough to be comfortable. But the Five of Cups reversed is literally the card energy to represent quit worrying. So try to do that, okay, Aquarius? Nobody likes to see you so blue. Now moving on to line number 2. We got Libras up next. We wonder what they want to do or hear about. For the 21st of August, it's getting hot out. It's only like 11 o'clock and man, I can feel it already radiating through the window. Oh, so Libra, it looks like you got the Five of Swords upright, the Tower in the reverse, as well as the High Priestess in the reverse. Libra, you're going to be probably needing to realize that you have a massive strength and some kind of being encouraged to play the peacemaker or the mediator, the intermediary in some situation. Perhaps a challenge for you is noticing when something major occurs and happens in your life or in somebody around you's life. You need to be a little bit more aware of your inner intuition and your instincts, your gut feelings. If it's not a distant Pisces, then the High Priestess in the reverse is definitely an energy of being far too secular and maybe material in how you approach life and handle it. Jesus might want to remind you that there's a large spiritual aspect in everybody's life that we would be fooled to ignore completely. So yeah, you're going to need to learn to walk away from something peacefully and wash your hands of it, even if you didn't ever see it coming. And I would advise you to try to spend more time in prayer and maybe meditation regarding how to go about handling some of these things that you'll be going through on the 21st. Let's clarify just why this Tower card is upside down. What is it that Libras should have been looking out for? Maybe we could get some cards so they can know more about what it is to keep their eyes peeled for. You know, what I said the first time. Looks like the Sunshine and the Three of Swords reversed. The Three of Cups upright. Ooh, that's a great sort of vibe. Yeah, so Libra, even though it's nothing major that you will have gotten an RSVP invitation in the mail for, you can feel confident in knowing that today is going to be a good day. You're not going to be feeling any kind of heartbreak. If you had in the past, then that'll be being mended and wounds heal pretty quickly. The Three of Cups upright is a celebratory energy. Maybe you'll be invited to a party, maybe you'll just try to throw one yourself. And either way, the Sunshine card is a very, very happy energy. It's one of the most sun card could also indicate a Leo. You deserve to know that much too. Alright, have a nice day. That looks like a lot of fun. I'm definitely jealous. Of Libra, moving on and on. Gemini, I got a little sign that I'd like to find and read you in July. We're gonna draw a card or three for the 21st of August and summer 2026, I think. Yeah. Gemini, you've got to be okay with just giving a little bit at a time. Gemini, your strength for the 21st of August is the Page of Pentacles. Maybe you are coming to realize that even if you just give a little tiny bit at a time, people will be grateful and happy with Gemini's service and contributions. Challenging you being a Nine of Pentacles reversed could maybe be a distant Virgo energy, or it's just you, Gemini, feeling like you might not ever have enough in life to feel satisfied. You might have everything you need, but still, because you didn't get that one little thing you want, like some little bell balls to roll around in your hands from China to relax, you're going to be having a bad attitude. Anyways, the outcome being the Ace of Swords tells me that you may be implored to speak truthfully about some situation, or in the very least make the effort to try to explain something to someone. The Sword card is generally a suite of words and messages, but it can also be severity. This little booklet says the Ace of Swords inspires genius, intelligence, or acumen. So, yeah, the outcome for Gemini is going to be being a Gemini, pretty much. Anyways, let's clarify what this Ace of Swords could be brought about by, or what we should keep our eyes peeled for, to know just what it is in the 21st of August that Geminis are going to be acting such geniuses in regards to. I mean, I know I said it's like a normal thing for Gemini, but let's try to get specific, shall we? Thanks. Oh, jumpers. Okay. So Gemini, you got the Moon in the reverse, the Five of Cups upright, and the Judgment card upright. Alright, well that's helpful. Geminis will be showing and demonstrating some genius acumen in the way in which they tell it like it is and don't sugarcoat things or keep things secretive. Maybe you're trying to cheer somebody up that is feeling sorrow for themselves, a la the Five of Cups energy, and Gemini, you're just kind of realizing, I ain't got no time for that shit. So you're like passing a judgment call in the situation and trying to pull yourself up by your bootstraps to rally for a new day and not keep yourself about the events of yesterday. Your message is, don't get hurt, Gemini. Yeah, especially if you're wielding a sword. Like, literally, don't get hurt. Alright. Right on. Alright, Gems. That was all for the air signs. I'm going to take another quick pause because I'd like to get a little bit of energy drink imbibed, and then we'll be back with some water for you. Alright, so water signs. We're back. Let's do this. Tear the roof off this mother sucker. Alright. I got some good news. also just dealing with a Sagittarian. I don't know, but they'd like to find out. So Scorpio, let's ask now, what is this Temperance card doing here? The outcome for Scorpio. It's clarified by the Nine of Cups reversed, the Ace of Swords reversed, and the Fool card upright. Scorpio might be feeling like they need to reset and reevaluate some things in their life, a la the Temperance card energy. Maybe you haven't been feeling very happy. Maybe you haven't been feeling very capable of making things happen in your life. Scorpio, the Ace of Swords reversed is generally an energy of failure, not succeeding in something, or it could be outright dishonesty. That's how I like to read it too. But the Fool card, in this reading, I'm getting more the sense that it is literally just trying to say that you acted kind of like a fool in the past, as opposed to the Fool card energy, which is generally a new beginning and a disavowalment of the past energy. I'm literally getting the sense that the spirits are trying to say, like, hey Scorpio, that's kind of a fool thing to do, so let's not do that anymore. Alright, try to practice temperance. Alright. Here's your message though, Scorpio. Go sit in timeout. That's a good combination. You are just asking for a black eye. Oh, I hope it's not too loud now to go on and try to get a reading for our Cancer if you can. I can't leave out my favorite crabs. I kind of think that they're just like giant water bugs, but some people really like them for dinner, and they're kind of like gourmet and stuff. Isn't it weird how opposed to eating crickets, human beings will become when they find out that mashed up cricket powder is actually an ingredient in their protein shake? But then crabs and lobsters are just super-sized bugs anyways that live underwater, so like, where do we draw the line? Oh well, I know you're not really a crab, Cancer, but it was one of those ADHD thoughts that I didn't really want to just throw back into the poem. I thought I'd fish it out and try to illustrate it real quick. So, there you go. That's what runs through my head pretty much all day. Let's get you some cards for your 21st of August, Cancer. It's looking actually kind of hard. I'm afraid to be the bearer of bad news. Strength for you, being the Knight of Pentacles reversed, is an absolute standstill. Static kind of energy, going about as quickly as a crab might if they were like underwater in the first place, sidestepping about twice the speed of smell. The challenge for you, Cancer, is that you have to go this slow throughout the day's course of events. You're waiting to see something come to fruition. The Seven of Pentacles energy is patiently waiting around on investment to pay off. The outcome for you being the Hanged Man might tell us that, Cancer, you would be benefited by trying to approach the situation, whatever it is you're going through, from a different angle, and perhaps see it through a different set of eyes, a different lens, perspective, if you like. Being an anthropologist myself, I am keenly aware of the importance and the factor which our lenses of culture have upon our perception of the world all around us, and how we ought to mold it in sculpture. Let's clarify what this Hanged Man energy wants Cancer to apply in your life. Maybe start moving. You got the Knight of Pentacles upright now. The Two of Swords in the reverse says, yeah, no more sitting around and waiting, Cancer. And the High Priestess reverse tells me that if you're not getting with a distant Pisces, it might just be adequate to know that your secular reasoning and suspicions about the world will profit you just fine. You don't Knight of Pentacles being upright as opposed to how it was initially upside down tells me that you will start a slow growing momentum towards making this situation come to pass fruitfully and beneficially in your life. It'll come to pass in your favor. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Anyways, the journey of 1,000 miles, Cancer, begins with the first step. Anyways, moving right along to Pisces. Hey, Pisces. There's something I want to try real quick. If this works, I'm going to be really excited. Check. You're going to be having a day in which you will be strict and on the ball, getting things done pretty professionally, if I were to guess about it. You might not feel like today's a day of celebrating. You got no money to party, no room to celebrate. Things just gotta happen and gotta get done by the book, and that's okay. Challenging you being a 3 of Wands upright might be you not wanting to be as patient as you are needing to have to be in this situation, wherever it is. The outcome being the Knight of Cups upright tells me that either you or someone in your life will be probably approaching you to try to share their feelings, maybe get your opinion about their emotions, whatever it is that they're going through. It signifies a message of emotional content coming to you maybe rather swiftly. Knight of Cups is the approach to love and romance that only lives in the present. Somebody wants to get your attention now and let you know how they feel about you. Wow. Let's clarify why this 3 of Wands is upright for the challenge for Pisces. It's not likely a Pisces I know are truly all that impatient of folks. Not like a Sagittarius anyways, that's for sure. Anyways, it's clarified by the 4 of Wands reversed, the 6 of Swords upright, and the Queen of Pentacles upright. Pisces, you may feel like you've just got to sit around and wait because of the fact that you're not really free to do much of anything else. The 4 of Wands reversed tells me that for whatever reason you've got prior obligations that are preventing you from being free to indulge on your whimsy and just go off the cuff and do whatever you would like to do as the moment arrives. That's tough. The 6 of Swords upright is the energy of moving on from something and getting over it as best you can. While the Queen of Pentacles is a mature and maybe sometimes feminine-esque energy of confidence and providing for others or yourself with regards to monetary subjects and situations like wealth. The Queen of Pentacles will make sure that somebody else has food on their plate before they even start to dish up their own. It's a really compassionate and giving sort of practical energy that I think that really suits a Pisces. start with the earth signs. Alright, time for earth signs. Are you ready, y'all? I didn't really know where to go from here with earth signs, so we're just gonna roll with it, don't you know? And since earth does turn, oh, ever so slowly, I think that this little loop might do for Capricorn, because it too seems to just keep on rolling, rolling, rolling ever so steadily. Not too many things can stop a rolling stone like me. So Capricorn, this is your reading for the 21st of August and maybe more. Well, could be worse. Right. Capricorn, you got a jumper too. The Emperor wanted to jump out. That's cool. So Caps, it looks to me like your strength for the day might be how you handle a very unbalanced and maybe chaotic life. The Two of Pentacles upright will try to pay homage to like a very well-balanced and rationed schedule or regimen, routines that you might have in your day-to-day life. Your strength being the Two of Pentacles reversed tells me that your life and the routines therein are really anything but well-balanced. Nevertheless, you are finding that you have a particular sort of acumen for how you make the best out of chaos and disorder. That's a true superpower in today's world, trust me, Cap. The challenge for you being the Nine of Pentacles upright, if it's not the minor arcana of an earth sign, it could be that you are challenged to try to appreciate the little things that you have in your life, alright, Cap? Not everybody is going to ever amount to a 3-bedroom house or, have 2 bathrooms in theirs and a garage for your car to park in, etc. You should just try to remember that in the Bible it says a grateful heart is good medicine. And since health is the paramount that we can ever hope to really hold in our lives, I would say we might as well start out just being grateful for little shit. If it helps us to stay healthy, then we can add that to our list of things that we're grateful to have. Our good health, Right. Outcome for you is the Strength and the Emperor card. These are respectively the energies of a Leo and an Aries. However, I think in this case it's more just indicating the way in which you will make yourself out to be feeling after you satisfactorily settled the day's chaotic events. Or maybe after you get this reading and you understand that tomorrow is going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. You will be finding yourself all aglow with the energy of strength and boss, like the Emperor has. Let me clarify, if you don't mind, just why the outcome is the Strength and the Emperor. That's so nice. Totally jealous of that reading. What sorts of details and events might Cap want to keep their eyes open for so that they know that it relates to them feeling like a strong boss player? Pink maca flamalama, double-dipped cherry stripes on the bubble whip. I don't know what kind of lyrics, they're just off my lips. Clarifying for this is the Hierophant in the reverse, the 8 of Swords upright, and the 6 of Swords upright. Interesting. So Capricorn, through some kind of radical approach to a situation and handling it that you might have long felt like you were incapable of exercising. You have come to the conclusion that you are absolutely all that you need to be, and you are worthy of knowing that you're a really cool person and you are strong enough to overcome any of the obstacles that you will face in your life. The Hierophant Reverse, like I said, is kind of a more radical, thinking outside of the box type approach. Perhaps that's exactly what you needed to embrace and start acting like in order to escape from this Eight of Swords stagnation and approach with a Six of Swords, ability to walk away should you desire to. Your message, Capricorn, is start explaining. Yeah, right. How did you get the best reading of the day for everyone? Huh, Capricorn? You're always such a sour puss, crunchy, strict, no emotions. How did you get the very, very best reading for the day? Whatever. Moving along to Virgos. Virgo, I hope you know that somewhere out there in the world is love for you. Yes, love for you. Even though it may seem low, it might be not enough to know that someone out there is wondering how come you never smile. And all the while, if you smiled in their face, they might take it all away and want to keep it there each and every day. So Virgo, what I'm trying to say is don't you be afraid to let someone know how you feel. Someday. Virgo, your strength for the 21st of August is the Five of Wands. Maybe there's some hectic energy in your life, trouble in paradise. The household might be on strike, some kind of chaos that you didn't invite is on its way through manifestation. The Five of Wands is more the energy of an external force being what it is you are struggling against, not so much the Seven of Wands, sort of an internal struggle. Challenging you, like the Capricorn, is the Nine of Pentacles, feeling as if you will ever have what you need to finally be happy. Let me tell you right now, it sounds cliche, but it's all the way true that no matter what it is in life, if it is something material and secular or something that can be purchased with money, I can almost guarantee you that there's more to life than just having all of that stuff and being happy or fulfilled. You can have all that stuff and then you will still not be happy and not be smiley. And you'll make people like me, like Virgo sometimes does, wonder, what is eating them? How come they're so glum? Can I cheer them up? I wonder what they'd do if I just made a fart noise with my mouth when I walked by. Anyways, Virgo, your outcome, being the King of Pentacles reversed, is you decided that maybe you just don't have enough to go spending a lot on things frivolously or giving away perhaps your monetary value assets just so haphazardly. The King of Pentacles upright would be a suave, mature investor who knows how to wield their pentacles for maximum return. When it's in the reverse, it seems like you might be not feeling quite that capable. And so maybe you just decide to sit on all your money entirely and put it in a mattress to lay upon at night rather than in a Roth IRA or a 5% APY, interest returning yielding savings account or whatever, like SoFi. Anyways, I don't really work for SoFi, but hey, maybe if they see this, they can front me like $20 to put in that savings account I just opened up. 5% APY? That's amazing returns. Normally I see 2.6, whatever, it's not important. Let's clarify why the King of Pentacles is in the reverse for upright. Okay, Virgo. You just need to be aware that it is the truth beyond a doubt, that perhaps it's just the way it was always going to work out. It was fated for you since the day of your birth that you might not be all that good with money and things that are worth money. The moon in the reverse is kind of the energy of secrets are being dispelled. There is no more occlusion or occulting of the situation at hand. The truth is bare. The Ace of Swords says, I'll take you there, and I'll show you the truth without error. The stars are an energy of being meant to be from the start, fated. It is predestined, if you will. Maybe the King of Pentacles could be a distant earth sign that you're dealing with, or it's just you feeling like you are not totally capable of being fiscally responsible. I don't know. It doesn't really sound to me like a Virgo, but nevertheless. Your message is play the peacemaker. Yeah, Virgo, especially if there is some kind of chaotic Five of Wands drama going on in your day. Definitely do your best to try to either stay neutral or play the peacekeeper. A lot of people look up to and respect a Virgo's opinion, even if they don't tell them that as often as they might want to. Let me just tell you now. Okay, lastly, we got Taurus up for the read on August the 21st. I wanna call it always. Gotta say sorry to my Taurus, because I know they're for us, trying to not always be going last in things. I guess one day I may rearrange the signs that I read, and maybe Taurus can start us out, but until then I think my conceit will win out, and since I'm a fire sign, I'm going first. Sorry Taurus, that's just the way it is. Anyways, the strength for you on the 21st is the Wheel of Fortune upright. Taurus, this is an energy of more or less anything can happen, and it will probably be a good sort of happening, beneficent to you, especially should you want to get your hands dirty and participate there. It's like the energy of a new karmic chapter of your life starting to open, because of the past having closed another one that maybe you know about, or you at the time don't know has just concluded. Anyways, the challenge for you is the Seven of Wands reversed. You need to allow yourself to just go with the flow in these situations, these karmic life chapters, and try not to beat yourself up too much over them. Should you make any mistakes, or should you feel like you should have better prepared yourself for such things as these, you really can never hold yourself as being too accountable or responsible for life's strange Wheel of Fortune type events. Alright, Taurus? They're not the sorts that even the most gifted psychic can generally see coming. Anyways, the outcome for you being the Emperor in the reverse could be a distant Aries that you're dealing with, but it tells me that more you are feeling kind of deflated, Taurus, and you don't think that you have what it takes to properly manage things and try to embrace this new Wheel of Fortune type energy passionately and wisely. So let's clarify why it might be that Taurus is going to be feeling like the Emperor in the reverse, and how we can know that these events are what lead up to that energy so that we can avoid them, maybe, in the time. Alright, Taurus, so much ado about wealth and money, it looks like. Taurus, you got the Knight of Pentacles reversed, the Page of Pentacles upright, and the Five of Swords upright. Some kind of a situation that you had to retreat from in life cost you a pretty penny, and perhaps more than you really wanted to spend or see gone trying to resolve it. It might still be in the process of being resolved, in fact. The Knight of Pentacles reversed is kind of a stagnant energy of nobody is doing anything nearly as quickly as they could. The Page of Pentacles upright is kind of a sentiment of, I did my part. It might be too little too late, but it was just enough at the time for me to be, able to wash my hands of the situation. So I can sleep at night. That's kind of the Page of Pentacles energy. Whatever the situation is that you went through, you had to realize right quick that dwelling on it wasn't going to amount to anything positive in your life, and it was best just to walk away and pretend like it never happened. Here's your message, Taurus. Pregnancy? That's certainly one of the events that a Wheel of Fortune card would certainly indicate. Yeah. I don't know, Taurus. If that is the case, you will know. Maybe comment below, but all in all, if that is true, then best of luck to you.